Previously on The Final Pitch, Team Angkas goes on a 2-day trip to Davao with their potential investor, Carrie Lagdameo.
When a Davaoenyo sees the building, they can be proud of and say, yeah, that's in my city. This is actually one of the last buildings that you'll see when your plane lands. Total project, it's about 13 hectares, including everything along the seaside. And as we always say, it's good to be home.
This week, George Royeca and Angeline Tham of Angkas meet and test their entrepreneur picks. My name is John Aguilar, and I'm a serial entrepreneur based in Manila, Philippines. I've gathered 5 illustrious investors looking to fund and support the next great real estate play. Jet Yu, millennial dealmaker and CEO of property advisory firm Prime Philippines. Cesar Wee, CEO of fast-rising real estate development group We Community Developers. Victor Consunhi, founder and CEO of innovative modern homes developer Victor Consunhi Development Corporation. Carrie Lagdameo, first vice president of Davao-based property development firm Damosaland. And George Royeca, chief transport advocate of the beloved motorcycle hailing app Angkas. Our goal is to find the best properties and urban solutions and forge joint ventures that will change the landscape of Philippine real estate. Many will try, but only a few will make it to the final pitch. George Royeca, chief transport advocate of motorcycle hailing app Angkas, started his entrepreneurial journey at a young age, thanks to the influence of his parents.
I actually was born in General Santos in Mindanao, but then my family moved to Manila early on. I think I was about 4 years old. My mom and dad were very entrepreneurial. They had their own business. I followed in their footsteps. My first own business, I had a restaurant, and the problem was I was in college, so I ended up drinking every night in my own restaurant, which wasn't really good. That was my first failure into the business. Failure is really one of the best teachers. It's a hard life, and it's a life that I wouldn't have any other way because it really taught me to be a survivor, and I've never given up. No matter what life throws at me, I'm still here. You know, I've always been very fond of tech. I dabbled also a little bit on production before I used to be a director. For some reason, ended up doing a lot of tech work and investments. I do have several companies now. I have an advertising firm as well as Angkas. Yeah.
The seeds for what would later become Angkas were sown when George met the Singaporean who would later on become his wife, Angeline Tham.
I met Angeline here in the Philippines. She was on a business trip with the Singapore government. A lot of these startups, they bring all over Southeast Asia to see if they can come up with partnerships and also expand to the different countries.
He's introduced to me as a trusted partner, and that was my first time in the Philippines. I've always been very interested in people and the way things work. One day, my best friend and her brother, they were like, hey, we have this business. It's pretty interesting. We have a partner in Japan who wants us to do this in Singapore and you want to try it out. So that was a auction e-commerce site back then. Seemed very exciting, and I just took the leap. That business actually brought me to the Philippines. We decided to sell the business in Singapore, and I just started to spend naturally more time here in the Philippines as well. I love the Philippines. It's everyone's so friendly, so warm, a lot of passion in the country. I did some consulting for e-commerce here. I worked at Grab for a while, back when Grab wasn't what it is right now.
Unfortunately, Grab Bike was met with a lot of regulatory issues. She decided to continue on, knowing the traffic situation here. Yeah, she knew deep in her heart that she could solve this problem. Years later, Angkas was born. So we've been operating for 3 years now. We have 27,000 bikers, but we've trained 117,000 plus applicants, and this is for free. This has become part of a very big advocacy for us. We're really focused on that. That's the cornerstone of Angkas, is our safety record. And it's something that we don't compromise. We were met with a lot of resistance in the beginning. There was a lot of negative connotation to motorcycles.
Nobody wanted to ride. Nobody believed in the business. I mean, we were lucky if nobody believed in the business, but then there were people who were against the business, and that was the most challenging part of it. I think for us, it was important to run a business, to professionalize an existing service. The Habal Habal service has been in the Philippines for 20, some even say 40 years.
We knew it wasn't professionalized. We knew there was a lot of issues around safety, training, and that was a problem that we wanted to solve. And 3 years later, here we are.
I'm happy to say that we've proven at Angkas, if you're able to train a biker, give them the right tools, they can become very responsible riders.
For the commuter side, there are alternative options, and that's what we do. Our mission is really to bring alternative forms of transportation. A lot of people riding Angkas, from executives all the way down to the mass market, and it fills my heart because we are really solving a need, solving a problem, and that's evidenced by its growing popularity now.
The other features of Angkas include a metro-wide delivery service called Angkas Padala and their latest service called Angkas Pabili, where users can have bikers purchase items for them from any store in Metro Manila. George now looks to ride the momentum of Angkas in his search for the next urban solutions providers through the final pitch.
We're both surprised and excited to see that many of our talented young Filipinos are out there sticking out their neck, pitching their ideas. There's a lot of young, brilliant minds out there. The idea is to foster innovation.
We would like to revolutionize the traditional tricycle transport system that didn't change for the last 10 years.
Tricycle is a man after my own heart, right? For transportation, I think I can weigh in a lot in terms of how he'll be deploying that or creating that business model.
Companies and individuals spend so much in lead generation, but when it comes to answering those leads, we fall short.
That is why we created Brookie.
Brookie, I think, is a very good model. I think it's something that a lot of the real estate developers need. I'm a firm believer in making sure that you don't have to do repetitive tasks. Applying AI on that is something very interesting.
So what we want to provide to our small hotel partners is that we onboard these small independent hotels on our platform, giving them our branding, working with their hotel.
For Cocotel, they're focused on a particular area, which I think is ripe for a buyout later on or some sort of synergies with the big players. There's a clear path to profitability and there's also a clear exit strategy for them.
We want to be the solution to these problems by connecting dorm owners and student renters through our platform's technology.
I think for Rental B, it's something new. It's a new way of living, and if they can help foster community and create communities in this university setting, I think that's good for everybody.
With a good amount of struggle behind their success, George and Angeline impart these words of wisdom to the entrepreneurs.
For all those entrepreneurs out there, solve a problem. And it's something that you should like. Why? Because business is hard. There's a lot of ups and downs, and many times you're forced to quit. So you might as well love what you're doing.
You need to have strong belief in yourself, but you also need to recognize areas where you're not strong in. Analyze the business that you want to do, figure out what components need to be covered. If you don't have it, look for friends, for mentors, look for investors to cover those things. If something doesn't work, it's okay, let it go and try something else. And I think that's the mentality that you need to keep going to find success, because nothing happens overnight.
When you have a problem and you solve it, it's not the end. There's going to be another problem. It might be a bigger one. Problems never end. Expect it. And when you expect it, then you don't whine about it. You just try and solve it as much as you can.
Up next. So now it's time for your business challenge.
The idea is really to give options to people. That should be the mission of everybody.
Sino ba ang karapat-dapat na maging angkas biker?
I know for a fact that majority of the people who take the exam actually fail.
Yes, we fail about 70% of all our applicants.
Hello, entrepreneurs.
Hi, John.
You are here today because you are the chosen entrepreneurs of investor George Royeca for the final pitch. You've all experienced Angkas as passenger, but today you will experience so much more. So entrepreneurs, please help me welcome the Chief Transport Advocate of Angkas, George Royeca.
Hi guys. Hi John, welcome.
Hi.
Hey guys, welcome to the Angkas Training Center. I'm excited that you guys are here and we'll have a lot of fun today.
And of course, I'd like to introduce the CEO of Angkas. She is the wife and partner of George Royeca, Miss Angeline Tham.
Hi, welcome everyone to the Angkas Training Center. Have any of you ever ridden a bike? Yes. Yes? Great, because you'll find out what it's like to become an Angkas biker, and I'm looking forward to you guys going through the training.
So before anything else, let's go have lunch. So guys, this is Angeline. She's the big boss.
Yeah.
So maybe you can tell her a little bit about your platform.
Rental B is a student accommodations aggregator. We focus on dormitories and basically promote safe and quality accommodations for the students.
And this is only in Metro Manila, or is this in other cities as well?
It's not just in Metro Manila, but also in other cities.
Okay.
That's where the bulk of the market is, especially university areas.
Exactly.
Tricycle.
So we wanted to alleviate poverty through empowering tricycle drivers. And we are primarily targeting PWDs and seniors. We would like to create a central database that really send the information right now through SMS.
Just saying that it's hard to scale. Because if you send SMSs, firstly, that's cost to you. You're assuming that the driver will keep updating you. In reality, I don't think they'll do that. And if you want to target just specifically seniors or PWDs, then maybe the subscription model should be on those individuals. You guarantee that they'll always be able to get a tricycle that comes to them.
Noted.
The brokerage app.
How is your business different from the online real estate website?
Our customers are real estate developers, so they're using our app that will automate some of their repetitive tasks.
That goes a long, long way.
Cool. Thanks.
Hotel?
So what's your sweet spot for these hotels?
We empower these small independent hotel owners. We offer them our cool branding as well as our digital marketing services, the reservations, accountings, and sales reports through our property management system.
Okay, congrats. Yeah.
So how did the idea of Angkas start?
Over the last decade, there's about 18 million motorcycles that kind of like ramped up in the entire Philippines. We realized that it's been used in a very unprofessional way. I think it's the right time to really professionalize the industry. And one thing we've learned, if you train the Filipino, give them the proper tools, they follow. The idea is really to give options to people. That should be the mission of everybody. Pang mayaman, pang mahirap, para sa lahat. Alright guys, good lunch. Thank you.
Good luck, guys.
So entrepreneurs, I trust that you had a very fruitful lunch and discussion with George and Angeline. And so now it's time for your business challenge. So George, what do we have in store for the entrepreneurs?
So today, guys, you are going to be Angkas bikers. You go through the onboarding process, the training process. You will learn it from the skills test, assessment, all the way up to the seminar. And then you will then teach the trainers. And the trainers will judge you based on your comprehension of what you've learned today.
Now, I know that's a tall order because I know for a fact that the majority of the people who take the exam actually fail.
Yes, we fail about 70% of all our applicants.
So, as CEO, any tips for our entrepreneurs today?
First and foremost, pay attention. Number two, the training is organized in very clear steps. Try to understand the logic behind it, and I think that will make it easier for you to understand and also to teach your trainers after that. So good luck, guys.
So we've divided you into two teams, Rental B and Tricycle. You are Be Cool. Brookie and Cocotel. You are Brotel. Not the ideal name, but you work with what you've got, right? Yeah. So your mentors are waiting for you at the Angkas training room. Go ahead.
Okay, magandang araw po. Welcome po sa Angkas Training Center. Pakilala po muna ako. Ako po si Safety Wilbert Guzman. Kasama ko po ang inyong magiging mga assessor mamaya at trainer instructor ninyo. So, nandito po tayo ngayon sa first part ng ating bikers briefing para malaman ninyo kung paano ba maging isang Angkas biker. At bago ko i-discuss sa inyo yan, gusto ko muna ipamigay sa inyo ang assessment form kung saan ito ang inyong mga pipilapan. Inonote namang inyong mga assessor kung ano ang inyong mga naging error. So, bago tayo magsimula, meron kami mga ruling. Una sa lahat, kinakailangan meron tayong proper attire, mula sa ulo hanggang sa paa. Siguraduhin din po natin, tayo po ay alam ang purpose ng ating mga ginagawa, especially sa skills assessment. Meron tayong 6 na exercises. Una, merong bumpy, staggered slalom, pylon slalom, figure of 8, braking, and then balancing. Bakit tayo may skill assessment? Para malaman natin sino ba ang karapat-dapat na maging angkas biker. Okay, so ita-turn over ko na po kayo, Sir Alwin. Sir Alwin, kayo na po ang bahala sa ating mga applicants.
Okay guys, so alam na yung gagawin. Ready na? Handa na? Okay, let's go na. Go.
Up next,
Dito muna tayo mauna sa ating skill assessment test.
Tignan natin, kasi ako gusto ko ng sideline pagdating ng panahon. Ba, mahirap pala to, no?
Saludo ako sa mga nakakapasa sa training nila.
Dito kasi sa Angkas, safety talaga ang priority natin. Napaka-smooth ng deliberation. Pero nakulangan lang ako pagdating sa safety.
So ngayon, dito muna tayo mauna sa ating skill assessment test. So dito sa part na to, dito namin susukatin ang kakayahan ng isang biker kung kaya bang maniobrahin o kontrolin ang kanilang mga motor bago natin ipasa. Meron tayong mga checklist na nakikita. So number 1 dyan is headlight. Susundan natin ang signal light. Check natin yung front tire. Okay, sa likod naman, dapat gumagana ang kanilang tail light. Then after nyan, yung brake. Ang last part na i-check natin, dito sa engine niya. So dapat gumagana ang gauge at merong busina. Okay. So for now, kailangan natin mag-prepare. Pumunta na tayo dun sa gear para isuot na yung ating gear. Okay.
So ayun, ang gagawin namin, sasakay kami ni Patrick dito, magra-right left kami dito. Tignan natin, kasi ako gusto ko ng sideline pagdating ng panahon.
So, as a biker, I was very confident that I will pass yung assessment ni Angkas.
Engine start. Alright. Okay, so low speed lang, di kailangan na mabilis, maintain lang. Go.
Ba, mahirap pala to, no?
Sobrang sakit niya dito. Sobrang hirap niya kasi it's a close distance maneuvering eh.
Stop. Okay, baba ng pasahero.
Nice one. Nice one, bro.
Saludo ako sa mga nakakapasa sa training nila kasi talagang ang hirap, kaya ang galing nila.
Hihirapan.
It's very hard, ah. Tight curves, hindi madali.
Yan, ahas. Taas pa, kaya mo na yan. Okay, brake. Brake. Okay.
I'm alive!
Okay.
If you're an Angkas driver, it's like you're elevated to that high level of professionalism and much respect with these guys.
Relax.
Keep it.
Imagine if I had a hard time myself. I tried imagining these Angkas riders with another person on their back.
Okay guys, so kumusta naman yung skill test natin? Nag-enjoy ba kayo?
Yes, mukhang madali. Pero it's not.
Di pala madali, ano?
So dagdagan pa natin yung knowledge nyo. Ipapasa ko kayo sa isa sa mga safety instructor natin, si Sir Jomel, para bigyan naman kayo ng additional info about induction then safety training. Sir Jomel? Okay, so proceed na tayo dun sa training room.
Okay, have a seat. Good morning, mga sir. By the way, ako nga pala si Sir Jomel, no? One of the safety trainer ng Angkas. Dito kasi sa Angkas, safety talaga ang priority natin. So dito sa induction, hindi lang natin aaralin kung paano gamitin yung apps, no? Kung paano rin makisalamuha sa pasahero at ganun din sa kapwa natin rider. So simulan natin. Paano nga ba nakakatanggap o bumabiyahe ang isang pasahero sa Angkas? Buksan ang application, mag-book kay Angkas, at kung sino ang pinakamalapit na rider sa kanya, yun ang makakatanggap. So bago sumakay, make sure na nasa left side siya ng motorsiklo. Bakit sa left side?
Yung tambutso po na.
Para hindi mapaso ng tambutso. At dito, iniiwasan nating hawakan ang anumang parte ng katawan nila. I-extend lang natin ang braso natin, sila ang hawak sa atin. Bago umandar. Magkakaroon tayo ng shoulder tap. Minsan kasi hindi nagkakarinigan eh. Pag nakasuot na yung helmet, malakas ang hangin, lagi natin i-educate yung mga passenger natin dun sa shoulder tap. No? Pagdating sa drop-off, ganun pa rin. Sa kaliwang bahagi pa rin tayo, bababa. Ito naman yung deliveries natin. Dito sa Angkas Padala, meron tayong proof of transaction. Meron tayong 3 kulay. Ang white para sa biker, ang kulay blue para sa sender, at kulay green para sa receiver. Just in case hindi ka nag-issue ng waybill, pwede kang lokohin. Sa waybill kasi naka-indicate dyan yung package details at pirmado ng customer. Ngayon, ano ba yung sexual harassment? Sabi dito, a range of action from my transgression to sexual abuse or assault. So whether direct or indirect, pwede kang makasuhan ng sexual harassment. You are expected to know the law. Alam mo dapat yung batas para alam mo kung saan ka lulugar. Yun naman talaga dapat bago ako kumuha ng lisensya, kaya ba natin hindi ma-aksidente? Hindi. Bakit? Aksidente talaga. Tama ba? Hindi ba kayang iwasan?
Minsan hindi.
Using precautionary measure.
Kahit
meron. Yun yung mindset ni Sir, no? Pero sa amin, as a trainer, as a safety, using precautionary measure, kaya natin pigilan ang aksidente. Ang aksidente, hindi natin matatanggal. Nandiyan yan. Hindi natin pwedeng, walang aksidente. Hindi natin pwedeng sabihin ganun. Pero kaya nating iwasan. Kasi ang motorsiklo, equivalent yan sa isang sasakyan. Yan ang lagi niyong tatandaan. Hindi porket motor ka, singit ka na lang ng singit. So, anticipation. Pag nagmumotor ka, yung anticipation mo gumagana. 360 road scanning ang tawag. Yun yung tamang mindset. So, dito po nagtatapos yung ating talakayan. No? Maraming salamat po. Ngayon po, may natutunan po ba kayo? Yes, sir. Ayan po. Ngayon, bibigyan po namin kayo ng 30 minuto para i-review at i-prepare yung presentation nyo. At maraming salamat po and good luck.
Our goal is to convince not just applicants but also customers why they should still use Angkas.
We only wanted to show the judges how Angkas is helping two sides of the problem. The safety that they ensure to every customer and to every rider.
Welcome uli sa training room ng Angkas. So ito na ngayon ang huling pagkakataon para ipatunayan sa amin at ipakita kung ano ba talaga ang inyong mga natutunan sa buong proseso ng pagtitraining sa Angkas. Good luck! Okay, be cool.
So my name is Nick and this is my partner Patrick, and we would like to show you why Angkas matters and why Angkas not others.
So what is Angkas? Ang goal ng Angkas is to mainly solve the traffic issue. We're professionalizing the use of motorcycle, and the application is also user-friendly for both the passengers and the bikers.
Out of 120,000 applicants, almost 70% of them fail. Kasi we have crucial part na really yung mga riders, mukha lang siyang madaling tignan, pero if you really pass this, sobrang magiging eligible ka na para magpatakbo. This set the standards of Angkas. So next is...
Yung mga prohibited in riding Angkas, yung mga types of people na hindi pwede sa Angkas, yung mga laseng, may mga disability, and yung nakatsinelas, gumagamit ng cellphone, and yung mga maliliit na hindi kaya maabot yung foot pedals ng motor.
So sexual harassment is very important. 60 to 70% of passenger of Angkas is female. At the same time, we also prioritize yung safety ng rider natin kasi meron din situation si biker na haras. So if ever that you feel na naharas ka, what you will do is tumabi ka, komprontahin mo si passenger na hindi yung part ng service mo, pero ihatid mo pa rin siya, tapos tatawag ka na ngayon sa support ng Angkas to report that particular passenger.
We have additional service, Angkas Padala. Naghahatid din kami ng mga bagay na gusto nila iparating sa mga taong gusto nilang pagpadalhan. Your time matters to Angkas. Let's beat traffic together. Thank you.
Very accurate lahat ng mga details na binitawan nyo sa amin. Na-highlight ang safety. Yan talaga ang number 1 na importante pagdating sa motorcycle taxi. Safety is our top priority. So yun yung isa sa mga pinaka-nagustuhan ko.
Sa akin, so lahat naman ng training na pinagdaanan, highlights, tumatak lahat ng every point sa skills, sa seminar. So nakikita nyo naman yung standard na binuo namin, na ito yung inaalagaan namin pagdating sa industry na to.
Pinaparating namin sa inyo ang aming pag-congratulate.
Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Daimler.
And I'm Elroy.
And we're Team Brotel. And we're here to present today Angkas. Common problem naman bawat Pilipino ay traffic. So, ang solution ay Angkas. Angkas ay isang motorcycle ride-hailing app na nagbibigay ng mabilis, affordable mode ng transportation sa ating bayan. I-download ng app, ilagay kung saan ka pupunta, maghihintay ka lang kung sino mag-accept, at yun, makikita mo kung sino driver mo at kung saan siya. Safety ang pinaprioritize ng Angkas.
Angkas requires 6 qualification assessment programs, one of which is an skills assessment, bike audit, third is safety seminar, and they also need to have a customer service training. 5 is an anti-sexual harassment training, and then the last is the induction. As of this moment, they boast a total number of at least 27,000 riders and counting. Thank you, and be a part of the Angkas family today.
Nice presentation. Ang ganda ng pasok eh. Ang bungad agad. Problem. Okay yon.
Sa akin, napaka-smooth ng deliveration. Pero nakulangan lang ako pagdating sa safety. In general, nandoon siya. No? So siguro sa susunod, try natin i-deliver mas tatagos sa isip ng audience. The rest, process, good. Approve ako.
Maraming salamat, Team Brotel. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, wow ang presentation ng Bicol at ng Brotel. Gaya ng naobserbahan namin kanina, bawat isa nagpursige at nakita naman namin yon hanggang sa huling pagkakataon. So again, maraming salamat sa inyong pagtsatsaga at pakikilahok o i-feel, i-try, i-experience ang training ng Angkas. Sana ay marami kayong natutunan. Congratulations.
Welcome back, entrepreneurs. So now you know what it feels like to be an Angkas rider for a day. But I think more than the skills you picked up here, I think it's the values of Angkas that really made an impact. So George, what can you say about this day that you've had with the entrepreneurs?
Well, I'm glad you guys went through it. Training is very important. Education is very important. We have a culture of safety. We don't compromise on it. And you've seen it. And it's very, very grueling. So do the same thing for your businesses.
Just final words. Thank you for going through the training. I know that was really, really tough. If you have shown that you can apply what you've learned, I think that also shows the ability of yourselves to improve on your product on a daily basis. So I think it's something that you'll also be looking out for.
So I know you're curious to know who won this challenge. And the winner for this challenge will be revealed during the final pitch. We will all see you at the finale. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
See you guys. Next time on The Final Pitch. Today will be the start of what will probably be the next big thing in real estate. Welcome to your final pitch.
We were hoping to see some major changes in your presentation.
Personally, I don't want to lowball you. The valuation shouldn't be based on the revenue.
Now you're just saying, I want to get whatever I can get and I'll work it out from there.
What do you have right now, aside from hopes and dreams?